Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now, I've been kind of nervous about doing this video just because I have. Basically, yesterday was my 1 year anniversary of coming off of isotretinoin treatment for acne or Accutane. If any of you have been following me for a while, you know I had really bad problems with my skin a year or so ago. I went to see a private dermatologist and I was put on what everyone knows it really as is Accutane, Accutane, isotretinoin. There are so many other generic brands of the products. It's not all done by Roche and called Accutane. There are so many other brands. So anyway, so yeah, I was put on a quite a low dose, or very low dose actually, for I think it was 4 or 5 months. I think it was 5 months, trying to remember. I think it was 5 months. And yes, I just wanted to give you an update on my skin. So as I said, it's been around about a year now. Actually, I think yesterday, I think it was the 3rd of June 2016 I finished. This is going to be a little bit delayed, I'm afraid. So, but yeah, so a little bit, this was, so basically it's around about the year mark now, definitely not less than a year, since I took my last Accutane pill, or isotretinoin tablets. As I said, I was on a relatively low dose. My acne definitely wasn't as bad as other people's, but I was so self-conscious about it. And I just wanted to give you an update on my skin. My skin isn't perfect. I'm not going to pretend my skin is perfect and I don't ever get blemishes, because I still do get blemishes, but they are nowhere near as bad as how I used to get them before. I haven't had a painful cystic pimple ever since basically the treatment started working for me after about 5 weeks. I'd say up to when it got to around about the 2-month mark, probably less than that, I was acne free. I was really lucky. It worked for me so fast. But so yeah, I mean, I haven't had a real painful cystic pimple ever since. I do still get little tiny blemishes, I'm not gonna lie with you, but they are so small and insignificant, you don't notice them. Like at the moment now, I've got some blush and bronzer and powder on, but I've got no concealer, no foundation. I try not to wear any concealer and foundation whenever I can, because I went through a long time of having to plaster foundation on my face because I was so self-conscious of my skin. I don't want to wear it unless I have to. So, and am I happy with my skin? If my skin carries on the way it's going right now, I'm so happy. Like I said, I still have little pimples here and there, but they're like so small. They're not really inflamed or painful. I can't actually even feel them. So I might have a small one on my nose, but when I touch it, it doesn't hurt. If anyone who knows what it's like when you have, you know, acne and it's so painful, those painful cystic pimples, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. So as I said, at the moment I'm so happy with how my skin is at the moment. I'm hoping and praying it stays like this. That'll be an absolute dream for me. And one thing I would say to anyone who is definitely suffering from acne, whether you're an adult, whether you're a child, whether you're a teenager, go and speak to your doctor and do not let them fob you off. Don't let them fob you off. If you feel like this is making a significant impact on your life, carry on at them to try treatments on you, because they're going to want to try treatments on you first of all. They're going to want to go down the antibiotics route, the topical creams route, but if you're not happy with the results you're getting, you may have to give it, say, 3 months. Push to see a dermatologist. Make sure you do not let them fob you off. In the UK, it's incredibly difficult. I had to see a private dermatologist because the wait here, even though I did get referred to see one, I basically went to my doctor's office, burst into tears, saying I didn't want to go outside the house because that was how I was feeling at the time. But the wait to see a dermatologist in the UK is around about 6 months. So I thought, I'm not doing this and I can't live my life like this. It was really making a significant impact on my life, and I saw a private dermatologist. When I decided that was too long, I saw a private dermatologist within the week. And yeah, and the treatment was much quicker than getting treatment started, much quicker than if I was going through the NHS. Not that I'm moaning at the NHS, they've got a lot of important things to deal with, but I just want people to realise there are options out there. But like I said, my skin has been, compared to how it used to be, so much better. My skin isn't, when I was on Accutane, my skin definitely did dry out. The oil does come back. I'd say it hasn't come back to the same degree. I'd say my T-zone is probably a bit oilier than the rest of my face. I don't really think I really have any blemishes right now. I don't think I do. I'd say, like I said, I tend to get very small, teeny ones, which you can't even feel and other people wouldn't even notice. The thing is, when you've had acne, you tend to, over obsessed with your skin, and that's something I still do. I am obsessive with my skincare. If anything, sometimes I'm probably a bit too harsh on my skincare because I'm so worried about it getting any spots. I still use benzoyl peroxide. I use a gentle cleanser. I tone, and I'm feeling now I tend to use like some kind of salicylic acid astringent sometimes, along, especially if my face is feeling oily across the T-zone. So I'll use that there, and then put my benzoyl peroxide on morning and evening, and moisturise. But I still don't think I don't use anything on my skin. I like, you know, to combat acne, I still do, and I'm very meticulous about it. So, you know, I don't know if that's helping me or not, but as long as my skin carries on like this, I'm going to carry on to do the steps that I'm doing. I'd say my skin is probably a fraction drier than before I went on isotretinoin, but not loads, maybe a fraction. But as I said, on the whole, I am so happy with how my skin has turned out at the moment. I just pray it stays like this, because if anybody who has acne knows how it can just really pull your confidence down. You can feel worthless, you can feel crappy about yourself. So anyway, I just want to give you all a quick update. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon.